I have some rather harrowing news. Pop sensation Justin Bieber's grandparents were in a minor automobile accident. His grandfather broke 4 ribs. His grandmother was not hurt at all. This is probably the worst tragedy since 9/11, and I know a lot of you are wondering, what can I do? Well, if you're anything like these kids, you can tweet about it. Take a moment and pray for Justin's grandparents, and they'll be all right. God's power is above great, you know? You don't have to pray for them because they're already all right. They were not seriously injured in the crash. The guy's got a couple broken ribs, and Grandma, she's just fine. Even if you believe in the power of prayer, which is stupid, this still would not be an instance that warranted it. Because the grandparents of a celebrity that you wouldn't care about as people if they weren't related to this clown got hurt in a car accident, not even severely, not even life-threateningly, and you're gonna waste God's time with that? Are you fucking kidding me? I seriously love Justin's grandparents as if they were my own. Please pray for Justin's grandparents. Wow, must feel good to be this kid's grandparents. Grandma and Grandpa, thanks for all these presents, and thanks for loving me, and thanks for spoiling me. I love you guys just as much as I would love the grandparents of a celebrity who I've never met and should mean nothing to me. If that was my grandchild, I'd be like, give me back those fucking presents, you little ungrateful snot. You know, go see how many fucking presents you get from Grandma and Granny Bieber, okay? Yeah, see how much they give a fuck about you. Believers may fight, but we will always pull together in a time of emergency. Pray for Justin's grandparents. Because God is kind of like a celestial Johnny Carson sort of figure where he's trying to gauge audience reaction, and he cares a lot more about celebrities and the families of celebrities than he does about normal people. Why? Well, the reason is obvious, because they can get more people to pray for them. You know, when your grandparents are sick in the hospital and they're dying and the only people praying for them are some friends and family, you should be pissed at yourself for not being a famous singer so that you could tweet about it and get thousands of people to pray. You know, because then God will listen. God can't make a priority when just 10 or 15 people are praying. You know, he's got to wait for that big surge of prayer. You know, he's up there like, is anyone praying about, Uganda? No, don't hear too many prayers about that. Oh, what's that? Justin Bieber's grandparents got in an auto wreck? And they're pretty much fine? Okay, well, I'll make them double fine. Yeah, prayer answered. That's the power of prayer. Haters, we don't need, nor do we ask for your negativity. At Justin Bieber and at Studio Mama, stay strong and God bless. Pray for Justin's grandparents. Yeah, fuck the haters, man. They're just pissed because what we're doing is completely absurd in every way conceivable. I mean, we're literally praying for people who we don't know, who aren't even in mortal peril in any way, shape, or form. They've already come through the incident just fine, and yet we're going to pray for them en masse. And we're going to act like it's the biggest tragedy to ever happen. You know, that's perfectly reasonable, right? Fuck the haters that would say otherwise. Ridiculous bastards that they are. Pray for Justin's grandparents. I don't know what's going on, but I'm still gonna pray. Oh, I gotta love you. You know, you don't even know what's going on. You just show up, you see the hashtag, pray for Justin's grandparents. You're like, I like Justin. I'm not going to bother to do a Google News search or anything like that. I'm just going to go ahead and pray. What exactly did you pray? Hey God, I don't know what's going on, but apparently some shit went down with Justin's grandparents and, could you fix it? I mean, for all I know, I'm praying that Justin's grandparents drink the blood of 1,000 children. It doesn't matter, because I'm just behind it no matter what. Okay? Thanks, Jesus. Thanks, God. Thanks, Holy Ghost. Especially you, Holy Ghost, because I don't feel like you get enough credit, Justin Bieber grandparents got in a bad car accident. They're okay, but severely injured. Pray for Justin's grandparents, please. Smiley face heart. Someone is either okay or severely injured. It's pretty much impossible to be both. If you're severely injured, you're not okay. If you're okay, you're not severely injured. And they're not severely injured, by the way. They're just not. They're not severely injured at all. So, yeah, that's just false. They're okay. Justin Bieber's grandparents got in a car accident. They're okay. And then the hashtag should be, who gives a shit? At Justin Bieber. Please notice me, Justin. Heart. I love you so much. Pray for Justin's grandparents. Beliebers are here for you. Heart 26. I like that. I like how enterprising and cynical and self-serving that is. It's just beautiful to see someone so singularly obsessed with the one cause of getting Justin Bieber to notice them, that even when he's just suffered a tragedy, a minor tragedy, an incredibly minor tragedy, let's face it, not even a tragedy, but a small family crisis, a near tragedy, she will take even that opportunity to be like, hey, Justin, we should get together, you and me. What's wrong with you? Dumb drivers, I fucking swear. Praying for their recovery. Pray for Justin's grandparents. Every article I've read has said that Justin's grandparents were the only car involved. They basically just flipped their car into a ditch. So, the only stupid drivers involved are them. Second of all, stupid drivers? Okay, you obviously didn't read any articles about this. You just assume they crash into another car, which none of the articles say they did. Maybe they did, but none of the articles I read said that. So, you just assume they crashed into another car, and you instantly assume that because they're related to Justin Bieber, it must have been the other people's fault. What's really funny is that all of these people obviously didn't read into this at all. So for all they know, the people in the other car are dead. Like a baby could have died in the other car. And they're just like, pray for Justin's grandparents. No one at all has said, and pray for the other people involved too. Pray for anyone else who might have been hurt in this horrific accident. No one has said that. They're only concerned with the people who are related to a celebrity. That is how bad our celebrity obsession has gotten in this culture. We're obsessed not only with celebrities, but by people who share the same genetic material as celebrities. Do you have any idea how fucking preposterous that is, America? Very. There was even one girl, and I guess I misplaced her tweet, but she said that she cried so much that she puked. She cried so much that she puked. That's fucking hilarious to me. Just imagine some 14, 15, 16-year-old girl, Justin Bieber and fucking Taylor Lautner and whoever else posters all over her goddamn wall. She reads, Justin Bieber's grandparents got in a car accident. She immediately starts wailing and sobbing, and her face gets red, and her cheeks get puffy, and snot starts running down her nose. And she gets so sick and disgusted that she just pukes right on her floor, right on her, pink, fucking, fluffy-ass, shag carpet. She pukes on it. And later on, she's going to have to sit there with a little scrubber just scrubbing it up, feeling like a fucking idiot for crying over some people that weren't even fucking hurt. I mean, they were hurt, but not seriously. I mean, even if I was a fucking Christian, even if I accepted the premise that prayer was in any way effective, there's no fucking way I would pray for these people. I know I've driven this into the ground, but I just have to to just outline one more time the ludicrousness of this situation. Thousands of people across the world are clasping their hands together to make a wish towards an invisible man who lives in the sky and has magical powers and created the universe, and they're wishing for him to intercede on the behalf of two people who were not even severely injured in any way, shape, or form by a car accident. And the only reason that we're supposed to care about these two people any more than any other people is because their daughter gave birth to a Canadian pop singing sensation, beloved by teenage girls the world over and hated by pretty much everyone else. That is the situation that we find ourselves in right now. Just bask in it. Just sit back and just bask in the stupidity. Yeah, that's good stupid. You don't get stupid like that every day. Unless you live on planet Earth. Then you do. We have raised nearly $7,000 towards our $20,000 goal for Not Productive, with 44 days left. We thank you guys tremendously for believing in our project and keeping those donations rolling in.